Comic book movies have become a staple in the film industry, from films like Superman and Batman, which really jumpstarted the genre, to films like X-Men and Spider-Man, which redefined the genre, leading us to more recent films like Iron Man and Captain America, which birthed a whole superhero cinematic universe. Although many heroes had a chance to star in a solo movie, some big names still haven't had the opportunity. In this video, I want to focus on characters that deserve a solo movie. Let's start off with one of the most popular characters in comics, Nightwing. The fact that Nightwing has not had a movie yet is shocking. We haven't even seen Dick Grayson on a movie screen in over 25 years, when he was featured in Batman Forever. For a character so popular, it is very surprising that DC hasn't capitalized on that popularity. I mean, if you were outside on Halloween, you would have seen tons of people dressed up as Nightwing, myself included. There were talks of a plan to make a Nightwing movie in DCEU, but it was canceled due to the delay of the Ben Affleck-led Batman movie and a DCU reboot. James Gunn did confirm he is developing an animated Nightwing and Red Hood movie, named Dynamic Duo, but it's unclear if this will be set in the main DCU universe. Nightwing is an iconic character. As much as I love seeing Nightwing in Titans and Young Justice, I need to see him on the big screen soon. Hopefully that is in the Batman 2 as a young Robin, or he gets his solo debut in DCU. Either way, I'll be satisfied. Let's move on to one of my favorite heroes, Static. A Static movie has so much potential and can really give the DCU that teen hero that everyone loves, kind of like what Marvel has with Spider-Man. Static has shown he can be successful when given the right platform. The 2004 Static Shock Show is a staple in superhero media and is the main reason that people know Static. Static should be one of the most popular heroes in comics, but DC has completely mismanaged him. Their only shot of redemption is to give Static a solo film and showcase to the world how cool of a character he is. Now, I have good and bad news. The good news is that a Static movie is in the making, with Michael B. Jordan as a producer. The bad news is that due to legal issues involving Milestone Comics, this movie may not be coming out anytime soon. I just hope that Static comes to theater one day and is reintroduced into the mainstream media. Next, let's talk about the first black leader of a Marvel superhero team, and one of my favorite X-Men, Storm. Storm has been in plenty of X-Men movies, but she never got enough screen time in my opinion. A solo movie will give Storm the screen time she deserves and show the mainstream media that she's a very intriguing and powerful character. Making a prequel movie for Storm will also allow fans to get to know her before they see her on a crowded team. As much as I love Wolverine, I think it's time to get more X-Men in the spotlight. Also, we need a dark-skinned woman to play Storm. My personal picks would be Anna Diop from Titans or Jamie Lawson from Sinners. But any dark-skinned woman who can act works for me. Let's move on to a character who had a popular TV show, but still needs a solo movie. I'm talking about the Green Arrow. Now, I am a huge fan of the CW Arrow show, but let's be real, it is not comic accurate at all. I'm not even one of those people who scream for movies to be 100% comic accurate, but CW Arrow was just a dark green Batman. Now, there was an attempt at a Green Arrow movie around 2008, with the film being named Green Arrow: Escape from Supermax. The plot of this movie is that Green Arrow is framed for a crime, has his secret identity revealed, and is thrown in prison. Oliver then had to team up with B and C list villains to escape the prison. Unfortunately, the movie just never got made and was never mentioned again. There was a push to make a CW Green Arrow movie, but the plan never solidified. Green Arrow fans deserve to see a comic accurate Oliver Queen. I think with the start of the DCU, Green Arrow would be the perfect character to give a solo movie. People already know and love him from the CW show, and I think the character can easily fit into the universe. Having said that, James Gunn has not mentioned any plans of making a Green Arrow movie soon. Lastly, let's talk about one of the most underrated powerhouse characters in comics, Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel isn't a super popular character, but he's one of my favorites, and someone I think has the potential to be popular if given the right platform. Since Blue Marvel isn't very known, I'm going to divulge his background. Blue Marvel's real name is Adam Brashear. Adam Brashear is a former football player at Cornell University, as well as a veteran of the Korean War. He served as part of the Marines and earned 2 Silver Stars. While in the Marines, he meets a guy named Connor Sims, and they become great friends. After the war, Brashear becomes a project lead on an attempt to harness antimatter through the creation of a negative reactor, which created a bridge between the negative zone and the positive matter universe. This reactor would have been a source of unlimited clean energy, but it exploded and mutated, both Brashear and Sims. While Sims' body dissolved into energy, Brashear became a stable antimatter reactor with superhuman abilities. Before I discuss his abilities, I want to talk a little more about his background. In 1962, Adam received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President John F. Kennedy. But on that same day, Kennedy asked him to retire. Now, why is that? He was asked to retire because it had been discovered by the public that he was black. Blue Marvel normally wore a full-face helmet, concealing his race and identity. But when it was damaged in battle, Adam's identity was revealed. A massive controversy ensued as 1962 America was too racist to accept a black superhero. This led to Blue Marvel retiring for some time. Now let's get into his abilities. Adam has a plethora of abilities, including anti-matter manipulation, superhuman strength, extreme durability, flight, energy projection, superhuman speed, enhanced reflexes, superhero stamina, genius level intellect, slowed aging, enhanced senses, and energy redirection. Blue Marvel is a complete powerhouse and one of the strongest characters in Marvel. I mean, this guy knocked out Hulk with one punch. Not only is he very strong, but he's extremely intelligent, making him a very balanced character. With Denzel being casted in Black Panther 3, many people are speculating that he may be playing Blue Marvel. While that would be very cool and immediately skyrocket Blue Marvel into the mainstream media, he's a great character who deserves a solo movie, no matter who plays him. Well, that's the video. Let me hear in the comments any other heroes who you think deserve solo movies. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.